Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Angel Gabrielle. I hope everyone is doing well wherever you are in the world. My messages here today will resonate for those who they're meant to find. For those who have been genuinely supporting me here on my YouTube channel. For those who have been my genuine and loyal subscribers. Why I almost walked away and what saved me. What I want to come forward and talk about today is about my spiritual exhaustion in conjunction with my mystic rebirth. And as a spiritual healer, a mystic healer, and an energy healer combined. Giving up is a relatable journey that most healers face and go through. I even got to a place of burnout to the point where I even was literally asking myself, what am I even doing? I knew that I wanted to heal people's hearts. And I knew that I wanted to transform lives. And in so doing that, I healed my own heart first. And I started doing the shadow work healing on myself. And as a result, I decided to go a step further and started to heal my inner child and incorporate self-love and self-care into this equation. The spiritual downloads and the signs and the intuitive nudges I was receiving from God, my angels, and my spirit guides led me to do the videos I have done here on my channel thus far. I knew that I wanted to build my own community here on my YouTube channel, reaching souls who have been severely betrayed, overlooked, misunderstood, and who were the black sheep in their own families growing up. And I also took into consideration that there would be a vast amount of people who would be viewing my videos here on my channel, who would be spiritually unawakened, as well as those who do not believe in God, period. My burnout stemmed from exhaustion on multiple fronts, spiritually, emotionally, and physically. As I was going through my feelings of asking myself, what am I even doing? It prompted me to go within and pray, meditate, and go to God, my spirit guides, and my angels for the answers I was in fact seeking at the time. That's when I finally realized that what I was called to do, what my true purpose was, what I was called to do as a spiritual healer, a mystic healer, and an energy healer. And it was, in fact, a light bulb moment for me, or an aha moment for me. And I soon came to realize that a big part of my purpose here on my channel is to ruffle feathers and dismantle people's egos. And in so doing that, I became the catalyst in people's lives to give others that gentle push within themselves for the change they want to see and create for themselves. Whereas before, most people would just settle and continue to remain stuck and stagnant and be okay with that, just living in their comfort zones. As a divergent leader, I am meant to break the cycles and push people beyond their comfort zones and into self-mastery and expanding higher levels of consciousness. and breaking free from their self-limiting beliefs and this false matrix once and for all. My feelings of burnout and asking myself, what am I even doing, became my own catalyst for a deeper growth and expansion and transformation within myself. My feelings of wanting to give up wasn't a failure, but rather a necessary surrender to the ego and learning to continue setting my healthy, sacred boundaries with people. My line of work is very challenging, to say the least. It's a lot of hard work, a lot of time, energy, etc. And it can be physically tiring and mentally tiring, spiritually tiring. Just outright exhausting. And what I can say is that at times, because I do absorb so much energy from people here on my channel, and if I don't get the proper rest, it also creates burnout. Also, I am not living in a place where I feel like I can strive and thrive and be all I was created to be. It is not a place that's conducive to my spiritual growth, my personal growth, or my overall well-being. But it keeps me from being literally off the streets. And as I am sharing a house with 3 other ladies, so there's 4 of us involved, we all each pay our own rent every month. I do struggle every day, with not being able to have my own personal privacy. And I get interrupted quite frequently throughout the day. And often there's countless times where I just don't even have the peace and quiet to even hear myself think. Those of you who have been following me here on my channel and have genuinely been, my loyal supporters, know that I have been literally homeless and on the streets. And I'm still overcoming homelessness as we speak. And I am living every day to my fullest potential. And I am, not giving up, But through my efforts of overcoming homelessness, yes, I do have currently a roof over my head, which I'm extremely grateful for. I have a way to properly sleep every night, which I'm extremely grateful for. These are the luxuries for me that I didn't have when I was homeless and on the streets last year, from November 4th of last year to November 24th of last year. I got evicted from my apartment last year on April 3rd. And what led up to the eviction was I was a target and I was victimized and had magic spells put on me. And it caused me to lose everything I had. And I don't believe in witchcraft, even though I have spiritual gifts and this type of thing. I don't put any magic spells on anybody. I don't believe in it, never will. And that's the end of it. But from a spiritual perspective, and you all can do your own research, but from a spiritual perspective, when you have magic spells put on you, and it doesn't matter like your upbringing, your classification, rich, poor, none of that matters. If you've had any kind of spells put on you, prepare to lose everything that you've ever gained, basically. Magic spells will take everything from you. Your job, your house, your car. I mean, you name it. And it can happen to the best of us. I mean, I grew up in the church. My mom was an ordained minister for 32 years. My father was a colonel in the United States Air Force. He flew fighter planes. You know, it doesn't matter, you know, what our background story is, because if you've had magic spells put on you, you know, it does create, you know, devastating effects on people's lives. And it can affect your family life, your love life, and your close friendships with people that you love, you know. And as a result of having magic spells put on me, I was victimized, you know. And I'm not going to go into the whole spiel of it, but you can take my word for it. And those that know me here on my channel and have followed my journey thus far, this isn't something I have to lie about. I will tell the truth regardless. You can have a gun to my head and I'd still tell you the truth, because I'm not a liar. And I pride myself for that. But I am overcoming homelessness. No, I don't have a current place to permanently call home, but I am making the most of what I've got. And I also am entirely grateful for what I do have. Just to have a proper way to sleep at night means everything to me. You know, it's something money can't buy. Just to have a proper way to eat, because you have a proper way to cook, you know, to me those things are so meaningful, which so many people take for granted. But I just wanted to share this piece of my story with you all. And even though I am surpassing through all of what I've been through, one day at a time, 1 hour at a time, 1 month at a time, I'm literally at the point where I've started from the bottom, working my way up to the top. And so I had very recently just came out of another dark night of the soul. And when I came out of it, I felt empowered and received a sense, you know, I guess you could say a sense of rebirth. I started quoting scriptures, and it gave me a renewed sense of self. I felt empowered and revived when I came out of the dark night of the soul. And I'm not going to go into all the details, but these are things that you can look up on Google. If you don't understand what the dark night of the soul is, you know, and this type of thing, those are things that you can do on your own. But the practices that healed me to recover my energy and reclaim my spiritual calling was that the dark night taught me that I cannot pour from an empty vessel. To reclaim my calling, I had to stop absorbing everyone else's energy and start grounding my own. By committing to my strict, sacred, energetic boundaries, and by being out in nature on a daily basis, connecting with Mother Earth, and in doing my breath work daily, I basically, I stopped doing the healing and allowed Source to flow through me instead. I am not a martyr. I am a channel, and I will protect my light at all costs. Healers are human, just like everyone else. We break and we need healing too. True power doesn't come from being unbreakable. It comes from being willing to be broken apart and reconstructed by faith. I wanted to come forward and share these messages and share my journey. And if you resonate with my messages, then you are very familiar with my journey and you have been supporting me on my journey. And don't think your energy is not felt, because it truly is. And I just wanted to come forward and share this with those that it would resonate for, and basically just come forward. I'm not about sugarcoating anything. I just give it right as it is and be done with it. But if you are new to my channel, I welcome you. This is a little bit about me, and if you resonated with this, I would love to have your comments. And just for those that resonate with my messages here today, I would love to have your comments and your feedback. And if you are new to my channel, as I said, welcome. I encourage you to review some of my other videos. And if you feel led and guided to, and you resonate with me as a channeler, and you resonate with my messages and my energy, I would encourage you to be a part of my channel here at Angel Gabrielle. And I hope you all are doing really well and staying exceptionally safe. And I just, want you all to know that the level of support that those people have given me, that you have given me, you know who you are, it's greatly and truly felt. Truly, truly. And I just wish you all the best and stay safe. And God bless each and every one of you.